And we are live, two and a half guys with just two guys. I'm your boy Midget,
It's your boy Doe Stacks.
and we back, man. Another episode, man.
I ain't lying. We missing our half guy
Yeah,
now.
man. I'm used to the giggles. I'm used to the rose hot topics,
hmm
rapid fire. So we prayers to her and her family, and
Absolutely.
hoping for a quick return and everything like that. So, what you got going on?
Ain't nothing, man. Enjoying this bipolar ass weather we got going on here.
One day it's steaming outside, next day it's raining, next morning it's cold.
Bro, 3 seasons in a day.
Man, I go in the office on Tuesday and Thursday. So last Tuesday, I'm long sleeved up walking in the office. I go take a lunch break and walk around Charlotte. Let me just go stretch my legs and walk around Charlotte. I'm burning up in sweat. I'm like, man, what is going on, man?
Yeah, man. Uh,
But we here, man.
we here. We here. We here.
What we got?
We got the Ali Sadiq comedy his new special.
Yeah.
We're big fans of him around here because of you. You know, you introduced him, and I've been
Dom-
following him ever since.
Domino Effect 2.
hmm
Continuation of his masterful storytelling in Domino Effect 1. This one is titled Loss. And watching it, you will see how he breaks down the losses
Yo,
in his, and it picks up literally from, where he left off. It's dope,
the first domino effect.
you know. And I'm assuming he said he got like two or three more in the tuck.
Hey, Mitch,
Yeah.
I know I'm not saying this early in his career,
hmm
but do you put him up there with some of the GOAT storytellers, the Charlie Murphys, the
I got to, man. Even though he's not known, man, just the way he's able to sit down in a chair with just a microphone, not really move around much.
he
And
like he's not a physical comic like
like
you
he don't
know
act out too much.
he will, but
Yeah, but to sit there and watch him tell these stories and be caught up or in a daze by the storytelling, and then an hour and a half later, you're like, dang, that's it? Like, what happened when you went to prison? Like,
right, like he leave you hanging.
so I'm assuming the next two covers his prison stints because I the first time I heard of him, he was telling a story about Mexican got on boots, out in jail, so getting in prison. So I'm assuming he got just a bunch of stories from prison that'll continue on with the domino effect. So,
I
but
like how on this one he had family members and friends reiterating like
actual
they
people.
yeah actual people that were involved in a lot of these stories he was telling.
Because I don't know if you remember the first domino effect. He was like, all my stories are true. That's why I give names. So when you ask these people, they can verify that these stories are true. So I guess he was like, I'm gonna take it up a notch. And
And
I'm
bring these people
actually
on.
just to hear the stories of him in high school walking around with a mink on at a football game, buying out the concession stands, walking in Foot Locker, buying out the store for everybody in there. That's crazy.
And how his current manager saw him doing it.
Right, was his age, and the dad was like, "Man, who that boy right is, man? That boy gonna get locked up."
That's when I knew you was going to prison.
That's why I think he's going to prison.
Oh,
It is definitely, just starting off telling about, first girlfriend or first serious girlfriend,
hmm
her having to leave, uprooted out of Houston, and then going on to losing this and losing that. So it's a part in there. I don't know if anybody's seen it or is going to watch it where it gets deep.
it's gonna make you cry. He ain't gonna say it, but look, I'm not a bucket of tears like Midget, but even I teared up.
Listen,
Because you look up, because he looks down for a second, the next thing you know, he look up and his eyes is pouring.
it is rolling.
I'm telling you.
You trying to get through that story, and you just like, man. So it's the loss. It goes in with the loss of a family member. I suggest anybody watch it. It's on YouTube. under his YouTube page.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone in that room you could hear a needle drop.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
Anita, where you been at? Doe been missing you.
Hiding from us.
That's what you been doing.
Huh?
Probably writing books.
Probably.
Yes, Tiana, please watch it tonight. If you got a chance. It's funny. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you think about some things. It'll make you cry. It's definitely a good comedy series. And, I know a lot of these other comics get the praise and the accolades and get their Netflix series, but some of them ain't deserving.
He deserves one.
He deserves one. And he does this, I think, financially on his own, because I think like a month or two before it dropped on YouTube, I actually bought the live version. So when he first said, I'm doing this live on this page, he set up, pay $20 and watch it live.
Cutting out the middleman.
So, I was like, I'm such a fan. Let me go and throw him 20 and I'm going to watch it. So I watched like 2 or 3 times, because I think you got like 24, 40 hours to watch it as many times you want.
Okay.
We took it off. I watched it like 3 times, and then he dropped it on YouTube, like I think 2 weeks ago, a week ago. And I was like, man, so I probably watched it like 4 times, literally 4 times. So
I watched this one twice, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, because I started it and I was on vacation this week and I had some running around to do, and I would always come back to it, but I'd always start it back further than where I was at, just in case I missed something. So to get me to do that, you got to be funny. You got something, because I don't have time to double back.
And it's just some of the things he says, like just even at the end when he was talking about the hotel, he's like, hold on, it's 12 o'clock. Why ain't nobody checking out this hotel?
He was smart.
Yeah, so he's like, man, he's like something, and it's always these stories you hear all the time. It's always that I'm gonna do this last run. We get this last bag and I'm out. And something always happens. Somebody get killed, somebody go to jail, you lose something. So it's always when you come down to that last run, don't say this your last run, just make it your last and end it at that.
I'm telling you.
Man, that last run could change your whole life, man. But it's definitely a good comedy series. It's better than some of the ones I've seen. Better than the Chris Rock.
Yeah.
It's
better than Marlon Wayans one.
I saw a couple clips on Marlon Wayans one.
I got to the part where he started spitting. And it was just like, he's doing too much. Like, he was drooling, playing a cat.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, you doing a little too much, bro. Like you too old for the physical comedy now. So.
But that's what he's known for. Like, even if you go back to the Wayans brothers,
Mr. Ugly Man, but
him doing all, he's just physically doing stuff that make you laugh. So
I feel like he was a punk for letting Chris Rock run him off stage for 25 years. I do.
I mean, and especially with the family you got.
You're a Wayans brother.
You got the family.
You're a Wayans brother.
You got the credentials. So, that's my thing. So I guess I need to go watch it just to say I watched it, but
ain't no need. And it's long. And it's long as shit.
I ain't in too much of a rush to watch that joint. Though, if you haven't seen From,
that's a series, right?
Series.
It's like that.
It's weird because it deals with supernatural.
I like weird. I like supernatural.
People driving into this town, getting stuck in the town. So everybody see this tree. They drive in, they get to this town, and they leave in the town, but they circle back and they come right back to town. They can drive straight, they can go left and go right, but they end up back in the town. So when they get back, like, yo, what's going on? It's like
they're caught in a constant loop.
A constant loop. So they're trying to figure out what's going on. Then this other guy gets that he's really smart, but he's a jerk. And he's kind of trying to figure things out. And it's like they're being watched. It's like a experiment. Like somebody's watching them, somebody's playing with their life, but they don't know how. And it reminds me of that show. I don't know if you remember that Steven Spielberg show that was on I can't think of the name of it. Where they was in a Dome.
The Dome.
Yeah, the Dome. It's kind of like that. I never really finished the Dome because it kind of went left. I think
Like
season two.
like a lot of Stephen King stuff do.
Yeah, I think season 2 of the Dome. I was just like,
Hey, I want Stephen King and M. Night Shyamalan to get together and fuck us up one time.
hey, listen, M Night, no, he can mess us up, man. So, yeah,
Oh,
it's definitely like a Twilight Zone episode type thing but it's it's a pretty good storyline. It got merch from the best man on there. He's like the sheriff of the town.
mm-hmm.
On there, he got a little backstory, and things happen in the town that always relates back to their life. And I give you an example. So, two new people come into town. They trying to, and they can't be out at night because at night creatures come out that look like humans. But if you don't let them in your house, you're good. But they look like people you may know. Try to woo you and like, come on, just open the door. You have to physically let them in. So it's like a spirit. You have to let it in. And once they get in, you're goner.
So what if you just get into the town and you don't live nowhere? You just got to sit in your car.
Well, they have like these houses there. So they put you up. They got a diner that they get you in there. They got all type of stuff. But if you refuse, like you can sit in your car, but these things are gonna be tapping on the window. Like there's a bus pull up in season 2. So one dude, he don't want to follow the rules. So he's like, well, you can go live on the bus for all we care. So he does. His first night, it's like 4 or 5 of the humans just tapping on the window, like, come on, let us in. What's up? So he's like, I ain't scared of you. And so they walking away just smiling. So it's definitely it's a show, man. I'm on episode 6 of season 2. I think they
I'll
do
think about it, man, bro.
the
I'll think
episode
about
season. It's not bad, man. It's definitely not bad, man. I think you might enjoy it from your Walking Dead
it.
weird side.
That's what it put me in the mind of how you explain it, like a more spiritual Walking Dead.
Yeah, like weird sci-fi. It's like I want to know what's going on and why these people when they see this tree, they're stuck. It's on Epics, but if you got a Fire Stick, you can find it on, one of those sites, or if you have one of the sites that let you watch movies like Movie Joy or Soap Today, you can watch. So I usually watch it on, but it's on Epics. It's on Epics. I think it's 2 seasons. They're wrapping up the second season, but it's gaining more traction because in the Hulu Netflix group I'm seeing people talk about it more. Like, yo, episode 7 was like this, episode 6 was like so. Just trying to explain like why is this happening to these people? What is connecting these people? And like I was saying, like it always connects something to your life. So the sheriff, he was in the military.
Yeah.
He was saying that a guy life that died in his arm, his name was Brian Kelly. So these two people come into town, who boyfriend and girlfriend, they run away from the bus and end up the boyfriend getting killed, the girl, they end up sticking something in her head to a tree to send a message.
Ooh, the spirit things?
Yeah.
So the spirit thing savage.
Oh yeah, yeah. So they put something in her head and she's still alive. But once you take it out, she's done. So her name is Kelly, her boyfriend name is Brian. So the sheriff all messed up. He's like, yo, like, what's the odds of that?
Well, damn.
Yeah, we talking about From Angela. Talking about From. So it's definitely
Angela would know. Angela would know.
Angela watch everything, man. Angela watch everything. So
hey, we need a suggestion for next week from y'all, yo.
Yeah, not from you, Angela. Not from you, Angela.
Angela, you off restrictions. As long as it ain't no series.
You got 2 more months.
Damn, we did put her on for that long.
Till school start back. Till school start back. So yeah, you're a restriction. So when school start back, you can throw us a little suggestion. You got one that we can't deny. But though I don't know. I know you're not. I don't know how you into the comic Spider-Man and Miles Morales.
I tried to watch it on the thing, but none of the streams would,
Have you seen the first one?
No, I haven't. So I need to start there.
Me and my son, my daughter, her and her Girl Scout troop went to see Little Mermaid.
Mhm.
So we were gonna go watch Little Mermaid with them, but it was packed out. Little girls everywhere, family. So, at the time, me and my son was there. So we was like, yo, since your mom and your sisters in Little Mermaid, let's go watch Spider-Man. He's like, yes, I want to watch that anyway.
Okay.
So we get in there and I'm watching it, and the Spider-Verse is happening. And by the end of the movie, I am captured. And it leaves you on a cliffhanger. And I'm talking about a full cartoon. Of course, they got great, 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 great voiceovers.
Mhm.
Meet Moore from the Wu-Tang series. Issa Rae's in there. Brian Tyree Henry from Atlanta's the father. So it's just a bunch of different characters that play. I think what's my man from Get Out and Black Panther? He
You
also he plays a lot of
know I'm terrible with names, but I know who you're talking about.
Key and Peele movies with guy.
Nope.
He played in Nope, yeah. So him, the African guy or the British guy, he plays a role in there. So it's just different people that are voiceover.
British actors are killing it.
Oh yeah, they definitely kill it. Definitely kill it. So Spider-Verse is definitely dope though. I'm gonna go back and watch the first one because I was in and out of the first one when I first.
I was gonna throw Transformers up.
I bought it, but it was for my kids. But now that we have it, I'm gonna go the DVD somewhere around. I'm gonna actually sit down and watch it because I need to understand now.
Yeah.
It's so good. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. Now I know. So it's definitely. You just gonna throw Transformers?
Yeah.
The new one's out?
Yeah, I'm hearing nothing but good reviews on it. They saying like now that Michael Bay ain't fucking shit up.
And Michael Bay should just stick to the stunts and the action.
The bad boy shit.
He should stick to doing those scenes. Let him do those scenes and let somebody else do everything else.
Yeah, the actual plot of the movie.
The actual other scenes. Because he can make a fight scene, a gun scene look amazing.
That he can.
But the little stuff, you'd be like, was that necessary? Was that really necessary? So I'm excited about The Blackening. I don't know if you've been seeing the trailer.
Yes. The previews have got me intrigued.
It's probably the first all-black horror film that has been gaining a lot of traction.
Like, who gonna die first? Because
it's a parody and it's like true life. The things we've been talking about all this long time, like black people really don't make it to the end. It's rare that we see a horror flick where black people make it to the end. So now this is like, we all black. So somebody got to make it.
And then there's certain things that they would do that we wouldn't do. We're not going to.
Right.
We ain't splitting up.
No, we're not splitting. So I'm really excited about this. I think come out on the 16th. Early release like on the 14th. So I think I'm gonna go to the theater and check this out because I'm excited about this, man. Like I want to support. I've seen a clip of some of the dialogue. The dialogue reminds me of Survivor's Remorse. That witty back and forth. So I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm definitely gonna check it out in the movie theater. Got a little a Regal gift card, so I'm gonna go and blow that on the black.
You might well use that, my boy.
Cause listen, me and my son, just for me and him to see Spider-Man plus popcorn plus a bottle of water was $44. 44, Chief. I was like, God, and then my daughter's like, Dad, can I get a Diet Dr. Pepper? I'm like, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. You are killing me, yo.
Killing the budget.
And then it don't help that doggone I gotta get a new bank card because somebody try to get me.
Bruh. It's like I just told you somebody got me, bruh.
And though I'm looking, Bank of America sends me a text like, yo, you recognize this health TV app? Like, no, I ain't signed up to no health TV. I work out. I got a workout thing I do. So what is this? So somebody tried to charge me $87.
Hey man. I think it's Bank of America trying to get us, dog.
This workout app, but they trying to show that they're high security. I'm like, listen, I work in fraud, so I mean, I get it. You gotta text me. But then they like, you recognize the transaction? No, cool. But then they tell me go to the app. And this is the mistake I made. I should have said I recognize transaction, but I don't want it no more. Because soon as I click, no, I don't recognize transaction. Oh, 3 to 5 days, we have your new card. Your card I'm like,
same story, bro. They tried to hit me. They got me for $1,800 a couple months ago. I got a large portion of that money back. This time somebody tried me at a Wawa's. I guess they was just trying the number because they had just got access to the number, and they tried to spend $1 at a Wawa's in West Virginia somewhere, some shit like that. You know how they go do a tester run. Oh, let me get a pack of cigars.
Yeah. See, somebody did that with me at Target. So they bought something for like $37. But like I say, I don't really keep much in my checking because once I get it, I put it somewhere else. So my everyday card is just for everyday stuff. So they got like something for $37. Then once that went through, then they try to go get like a TV for like $200, like $249. And it's like,
they thought it was a go.
They thought it was a go. So they got me for the 37, which I ain't mad at. Of course, Bank of America replaced that. But they try to double back and get a $249 TV or whatever was $249 at the time.
But I don't like having to use no digital card, brother.
Man, I gotta scan to pay for everything. And then I don't want to go. I might have to go to the bank and get a temporary card because it's stuff I'm trying to pay for and I keep forgetting.
Right. that I can't pay for.
And so I'm at doggone Chick-fil-A, about to put my card in. I'm like, oh snap, about to decline. So I'm like, y'all take tap? He's like, yeah. I'm like, thank you. They have to pay, so I'm good. So now I can't get groceries from Walmart because they don't do the tap.
They don't do tap there?
No, I don't do tap. So I gotta use other accounts, which I don't want to use, but
like it's a major inconvenience because I have to use credit cards when I don't use my credit cards for nothing but strictly gas.
Yeah, that's the thing about that. So that's the inconvenience I got right now. So hopefully they said the 15th. I'm like, God, how long it take to make a card? I can just walk in the bank and get a temporary. Like, I'd rather they have it to where you go into the bank, they make you a card in there, and that'd be that.
Oh no, that would be too much responsibility. That would be caring about your about your customers too much.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man,
Bank of America can count its fucking days, Midgie. As soon as the Truist get close enough to me, or Navy Federal, I'm going strictly Navy Federal and Truist, bro.
I just opened up a business account with First Citizens, and I'm like, man, they treat a brother pretty fair over there.
Look here, bro. I'm done with Bank of America. Bank of America can kiss my Native American, African American ass.
Man, listen, man, I don't blame you. Yeah, so I got a Wells Fargo, but I try not to use that much. So,
all right, you ready for this quick fire?
Yeah, man. We ready to get a rock and roll. God. Yes, please watch Ali Siddiq series if you have not seen it. Matter of fact, watch both of them because both of them on YouTube. Domino Effect 1 and 2. You get the gist of his comedy. Great, 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 masterful storytelling. Great comedy. Great real life, how to turn your real life into comedy where there's no room for fabrication because he's telling you these are the people I know. You can go verify. And these are true stories. So maybe a little embellishment, but none to where, these stories aren't true. So please, please, please check that out. So.
About kill my damn self just now tripping over that fucking light.
Yeah, Tiana, I've been a fan for a while. So anytime I see him.
Midgie had turned me on to bro.
Yeah, so it's
bro nice.
Good man.
All right, Midge. Rapid fire. I only got 2 so far.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on with these South Carolina kids and all this money?
Guns and buns.
Guns and buns is making South Carolina athletics look real dumb right now.
But listen, you gotta realize Zion is what, 22, 23? Break this down. So he's from Marion. the Florence area, Florence or Marion. They take him to Spartanburg Christian or Spartanburg Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
So all he sees is little teeny Caucasian women. Then after he leaves there, where does he go? Duke University. Once again, skinny little Caucasian white women.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the league. Now I'm hanging around my teammates. Now I'm seeing booty.
All
I'm
the
seeing
porn
thick thighs.
stars.
I'm seeing women I was watching in my dorm, trying to get one off. And now they come into the game sitting behind the bench, knowing my name, and I'm injured, so all I'm doing is eating in New Orleans. I'm getting paid to eat. I ain't really working on my game. So yeah, he the big dude that broke his shoe in college.
Yeah.
So he's a
Yeah.
freak of nature.
Yeah, that dude, the big.
So he's been sheltered. He's probably been sheltered all through his Duke career, all through his high school career, because his parents probably made that choice to send him to Spartanburg Catholic or whatever, because hey, we don't want him in Florence because you know how Florence can get. We don't want
Yeah.
you in Marion because we know how Marion can get.
Yeah.
So we want to send you somewhere where
For those of
it's
y'all
safer.
that don't know what we're talking about, Zion Williamson made an announcement with his girlfriend, who is a Instagram model, that they have a baby on the way.
A twerker.
A twerker.
Mm-hmm.
Then, out of the blue, a well-known porn star calls him out.
Mariah
Mills. Yeah. And she says, hold up, I just let you spit in my mouth the other day. You could have told me that you had a baby on the way, but you was spitting in my mouth.
Listen, I ain't mad at Zion, man.
I ain't mad at the young man.
I see people saying that, but listen, I don't kink shame. I don't do none of that. So if that's what he was getting off,
look here, man.
You gotta go.
I ain't mad at the young boy.
Listen, you gotta go where you appreciate it, not
where you tolerate.
And they was appreciating him doing whatever he was doing.
And then a third one pops up out the blue. Well, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even do none of this bullshit. Why I couldn't get my ring, my Balenciaga in my bag, or whatever kind of truck she had asked him for, or whatever. I played my role, and this bitch called you out, but I couldn't get nothing.
But listen, though. Listen.
That boy has an in-house. That boy has some outhouse. That boy has some roadhouse.
But his only mistake was he probably was telling them, "Oh yeah, we gonna be together."
That's where he fucked up at.
That's where you got to be like Gilbert Arenas. You got to have the mind of a Gilbert Arenas. Nah, this ain't it. This is strictly transactional. You want this Telfar or whatever bag you want.
Yo, he was trying to move her. He was trying to move her to New Orleans.
Come on, you can't.
Zion, she got she screenshotted all the Snapchat messages, and one of them was like, "How much is it gonna cost for you to move here, and what's it gonna be monthly?" Nigga, what?
That's crazy, man.
She was licking that boy booty hole, man. She'll turn that boy out, man.
What? He's young. She's older. They know what they doing. Look at Brittany Renner when she got old boy from the Hornets.
Hey, you see Brittany Renner out with Shaq?
Hey, listen, man. These NBA players, NFL players, it's a revolving door. They all pass the buck. They all passing the same. So
strictly transactional, though.
It's strictly transactional. Shaq got Brooks Brothers. He got the General. Man, listen.
Nigga own Marilyn Monroe.
Listen, man.
Nigga,
listen.
You gotta pay him for the rights to Marilyn Monroe, brother.
Here go $100K. I need a weekend in this hotel. While I'm doing the finals, I'm stressed.
And she gonna get him right.
I'm ready for the heat to get blasted so I can go on vacation.
Cause Brittany Renner go hard. She gonna get him right.
Oh yeah, Brittany gonna get him right now. She don't care nothing about this. Don't have to be.
Tiana, they ain't just South Carolina now. You can't just throw us under the bus.
Don't do us like that.
That everywhere.
Yeah, that's just
Typical.
yeah. But
It
yeah,
just
man,
look bad because all these boys from South Carolina, man.
it looks crazy, man.
I feel like they about to give Ja about 30, 40 games.
I mean, I'm hoping he learns. I'm hearing that he unfollowed the friend. I'm hearing, yeah, it's strictly transactional, Angela. Shaq money too long to play the. Listen, I'm stressed. I'm ready for the finals to be open. Over, come holla at me.
Hey, and he ain't married. He don't mind going to get something to eat with her. Shit, I'm hungry. Come on. I'm Shaq. Come on.
What's somebody gonna say to him? Shaq, you know who it is, yeah?
Yeah.
You know who I am?
Yeah. I'm grown. I ain't married.
And Shaq probably fixed. So he probably can't have no more kids.
Little haircut. Even if he ain't, he can afford another.
Right. So but she gonna listen, but that child support gonna hit different from PJ Washington to Shaq.
Oh no, because see, Shaq do prenups. You get one lump sum.
Listen, that
the way.
That payment gonna be different. Little 10, 20 you get from PJ Washington. It's gonna be a couple M's.
Is PJ Washington still in the league, bro?
He still he actually played pretty decent last year. Year before last. He actually played pretty decent for the Hornets. So I mean, but will he continue to be in the league? I mean, maybe he'll pull a Caleb Martin and get traded and, spread his wings and get a big contract. Because Caleb Martin was nothing here in Charlotte. Nothing blink your eye at. And then now he's one of the Heat's main guys and he's going to get a check. So
he'll get a nice check. They ain't gonna win this championship, but he gonna get a nice check.
Nah, I mean, this is a big mountain to climb, man. When you got,
do they even play tonight?
No, they play tomorrow.
Okay,
it's tomorrow.
Like I'm not
on the climb, man. When you got a 6'10" Michael Porter, when Aaron Gordon giving you 26,
come on, man,
and he hitting the three,
come on, man,
because he's not even a shooter like that.
Nah, and like he's nowhere near the head of the snake. He's like actually fourth behind Michael Porter Jr. as far as getting shots up.
And then my issue with Miami, y'all not big enough to switch everything. So you're switching, and now Gabe Vincent is on Aaron Gordon. He gonna put Gabe Vincent in the rim.
In the Spencer, bro.
He gonna put him in the rim.
They believe in themselves too much.
This is a former dunk contest winner, who built like Karl Malone.
Come on, man.
And this dude jump out of him.
All shoulders.
Man, he gonna put and he got a 40-inch. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
You can switch Gabe Vincent on him. You can barely switch Duncan Robinson.
Jimmy buckets on him.
Right. So, that dude, he got some size.
I got one more quick file for us, Midge.
Okay.
50 Cent reveals that he was only getting paid $17,000 per episode for the Power series.
That is highway robbery. Now, I will say, Stars isn't your HBO or your Showtime.
Stars got that bag though.
But that's what I'm saying. It should be more than 17. Like HBO, you probably getting whatever episode. As popular as Power has been. But Stars is like your stepchild app. You know what I'm saying? Like people,
it is.
And people only get Stars when Power is on. So
they've had a couple, Power, and it was something else they had that.
Was it Black Sail with the pirates or the British people sailing across the ocean? I think that was big one time.
I mean, they had a couple bubbling shows. I think LeBron had a couple shows over there.
Oh, P Valley's on Stars, but
P Valley. Yeah, P Valley.
I don't know if it's I'm gonna keep the app all year type show. P Valley is now. Power was that show where I was paying for 3 months. You can get this $5.99 or whatever.
Yeah,
but I was giving it to you because that's how much invested I was in Ghost and Tommy and
I
whatever.
still think Ghost coming back, man. They tiptoeing around it too much. The stories is crossing wires too much.
It'll bring a lot of people back to the show who haven't watched Tyreek.
The whole cast is on strike now.
Wow.
I mean, shit. I can tell you why they ain't getting paid. Cause the stylist spending all the motherfucking money on their clothes.
Listen, your dress budget probably $2 million.
Yo,
P Valley's on strike. Okay.
Yo, I would listen. P Valley. Angela, you know, I've never watched one episode of P Valley.
I did, but I think this last season was the last season I'm gonna watch. But I think that's why the light skinned chick is leaving, because I think the unfair pay. Because you know they kind of wrote her out, like she was like, "I'm out," so find a way to get rid of me. You know.
Hey, but you know who I think is gonna blow next? Country Wayne skits.
And
how he working them. If he get his own studio, he out of here.
I mean, because they get hundreds of thousands of views every day.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Because I used to be one of them, and I kind of fell off because you know it was so many break offs. You know, I usually like to stick with Mike because Mike ended up being funny.
Now, I only follow certain of their stories. You know what I'm saying? But it's still you got an option to. You know what I mean?
Like Phil is funny to me.
Yeah.
Phil Hudson is hilarious to me. So
I actually feel like he's funnier than his brother.
They're a good combo.
I'm like, even without the combination, Phil funny, bro.
Phil funny. Phil is hilarious.
Phil has actually had more viral sounds like that. You got to see it through and all that. You got to see it through, my boy.
Yeah, you're right.
And
he might be
viral video with him and his brother.
Yeah. Because I follow the series they got, Don't Call My Girl Phone.
I ain't seen that one recently.
Yeah, so it's like him caught, like his brother is the girl's ex. And he's like the dude. So he's like, man, why you call my girl phone? It's like, man, like, so every time they go to fight, something always happens. Oh, my car broke down. Oh man, I gotta take my son to daycare. Well, let's do it Friday then. Friday, man, I got a job interview. Oh, this nigga got a job interview.
I think I might have seen that, Mitch.
It's pretty funny, man. I never seen the Country Wayne movie.
I haven't seen the movie either.
I need to look for it. Because I heard mixed things about it. I heard a lot of negative that it wasn't that good, but you know, first movie, I'm not expecting him to be, you know, whatever. But you know, I give it a chance. He got a Netflix special coming out.
Yeah.
Did not know. Okay.
He got a book just dropped too.
Okay, yeah. So he's killing it. So I can see it, but like you said, P Valley on strike, that's gonna hurt because P Valley one of those shows you can forget about for a while. Because for one, not everybody got stars after Power is over.
Right. And I know people that immediately cancel their stars after the season go off.
That was me when the first Power. After last episode, I was nope. Go ahead and cancel that, baby. I'll see y'all in 9 months.
I mean, he ain't funny to everybody now. He ain't, but he's definitely a hustler and he's learned how to make what he do work.
Yeah.
For him. You know what I mean?
I got a rapid fire. Have you seen Azealia Banks' post about DC Young Fly?
Yo, she deserves all the bad karma that comes that light bulb head shaped bitch way. I don't like bitches like that. Excuse my language, but let me go off for about 30 seconds, midget. This is a dope stack rant. What I'm about to say is in no way affiliated with 2.5 Guys podcast. This strictly dope stack.
It can be affiliated.
Okay, check this out.
I don't mind this one.
You big light bulb head shaped bitch. You known for all the most negatively, like I've never heard a song of yours. You aren't deserving of the attention that you get. And it's people like you that fuck my head up because you're mad at DC Fly for doing his job. You went on wilding out knowing what you were getting into. And you lied about what he was picking at you about. You tried to weaponize feminism
and black women. You were talking
and
about
black women when that's not what that man said to you. And you tried to single him out. Mm-hmm. And just so coincidentally, 5 years later, your bitter ass gets on internet and said, that's karma for you picking at me 5 years ago. She died on my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to me. What type of evil bitch are you?
Listen, man. I see why Russell Crowe spit on her, man.
Facts. Facts. Fucking facts.
I don't know if you remember, she lied and said she slept with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle said, really? I did? Like, where was that?
Yo, she is like, this is one thing that I do not like about social media. It gives lame bitches and lame niggas avenues that they would never have.
Right. Yeah, and exactly. They ask you what's off limits when you go on the show. Because you've not had
right
who not you don't even play like that. You had Jim Jones on there. Jim Jones don't really joke like that, but he been on there. Like, you know, it's people on there that you don't see that you would think would joke. You can joke with like that.
And they didn't go that hard on you, girl. You just got insecurities.
He called everybody ugly.
And on top of that, you ugly.
That's his famous line.
Look ugly.
He calls everybody ugly.
Shit, he ugly.
He called his child ugly when she first was born.
So you think you off limits?
Right.
What are you known for, like Midgie? Name 3 Azalea Banks hits right now. I cash app you $100.
Oh, I can't. I know one song.
I don't know that one. What is she famous for besides getting spit on by Russell Crowe?
She was like her
and lying on people.
Her music was more of the go-go, more of the indie type hip hop type music.
Fuck that.
And I think when they started saying her music was for like the LGBT, I think she said something that was like, y'all try to put me in this box and blah, blah, blah. But it was like her music was like that house music type hip hop. And they were saying it was for the LGBT. And I think she said something about the LGBT or something.
I can't stand her, yo. Her and Vivica Fox just put my boxes in a bunch.
Have you seen the skit with her and 50?
That's old, man. That's old, man.
That's funny though.
It's funny, but it's old. Like, yo, man, you saw her at Scott's barbecue. She looked like she melting, Midgie. She looked like she fucking melting.
Hey, man, all she wanted was some barbecue and him with, man.
No, it ain't. She was out there selling that bullshit ass president to us.
Man, don't get me started.
The fuck?
Yeah,
I don't like her. I don't like neither one of them. Both of them could kiss my black ass, Midgie.
Sometimes in Hollywood, you can kill your own career with some of the things you do. I don't know if you remember that show, The League. It was about dudes in a fantasy league. It was on FX.
Yeah.
Watching the show. You know, the lead actor lied and said he was in 9/11. He said he was in the building when the plane hit. He ran downstairs and ran down the block, and he saw the second plane hit. So he lied about that, and he has never been in anything else. I think he was in a couple Budweiser commercials.
Stop lying. Good for him.
He's never been in anything after that. So I just watched that the other day on YouTube, and it was like, whatever happened to him? And he killed
people like that. Oh my God, I really don't like people.
Like why would you lie and say you was in 9/11?
Doing too much. A lot of people can't handle the camera, Midge.
You're right, man. And a lot of people can't handle once your fame is not where it's at and it's on that trajectory.
It's starting to dwindle down. You start throwing bullshit out like Azalea Banks and Vivica A. Fox. Girl 50 don't want you. Do you see his new girlfriend? Because she just came out the other day talking about, yeah, she would consider going back with him. Girl 50 ain't think about you.
Amen.
Do you see who he's on that private jet with, boy? Girl, you it, whatever you is right now.
Yeah, 50 still trending upward.
You see that studio he just bought?
That's crazy.
Man, girl, stop. 50 ain't thinking about you, Vivica.
Did you care about the DJ Envy bringing in Gunplay's GoFundMe?
Yeah, I cared about it a lot, and I love the fact that Gunplay told him, you know, I'll slap the shit out you when I see you, right?
Like Charlemagne tried to warn him. Tried to warn him when he went on that rant. He's like going too far. And if you hear the clip, he can say you're going too far.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
Cause he know Gunplay.
And Charlemagne can be controversial, but he's still a South Carolina dude who knows better.
He know better. And you see she's about to reverse, like not reverse, but she's about to bring up litigations against DJ Envy for bringing that up.
Really?
And she could get paid for that because they said
it's like pre-med or something in criminal justice. She did like criminal justice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Skit? Oh yeah, that's the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, and then like Rick Ross made 10 mil off that fucking car show, brother.
I mean, it went too far. It should have never got to the personal stuff.
About like, for one, I'm gonna tell you where DJ Envy feelings got hurt. When Rick Ross started calling him Beige Boy.
Mm-hmm. It enraged him. You
done went to Party Central and tried to pull a 50 Cent with a, that ain't you, Envy. That ain't you.
But you know, like, and now it went into like a whole Breakfast Club montage of every time he got his feelings. From DJ Drama to walking out on DC Mero, you know, just a whole bunch of things where he just getting in arguments with Killer Mike about public school teachers, like
right.
So it's just we saw that. That's what we were talking about. That's the skit we were talking about.
Yeah, I saw it. That was an older skit when they were actually together, and it's still funny today. It's still funny.
I'm still gonna watch the Jared doc. I just ain't had time this week. You know, basketball started back. We went to a Phenom camp in Bermuda Run, North Carolina.
Did y'all get that young boy you was telling me about?
Possibly. He's still in his parents are more. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So we took our guys and we played the number 11 kid in the 2026 class.
Mm-hmm.
White kid, probably about 6'5", 6'6". Sophomore. He can go, but we end up beating him by 9.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a guard, Jalen Moore. He's a rising junior. He's very physical. And I think the way he plays so physical, it throws guys off. Like, you want to be cute out there and dance, and he's a solid defender. Strong as a 10th grade, a rising 11th grader. Like, he built like he played football, but he don't.
Got you.
So it definitely yeah. So we went 2-1. We should have won the first and lost on a Hail Mary 3.
Oh wow.
From a rising 9th grader. He was tough though, left-handed kid. He only go left right now. And we was, you know, when you try to tell kids about watching basketball and what you're watching for.
Yeah.
So if I say he can only go left, that means
force him right.
Force him right. Kids goes right, and now you jump right. He comes back left, shot a fadeaway 3. No, and guess whose nephew it is?
Raymond Felton.
Ivory Ladder's nephew.
Oh shit!
It's Ivory Ladder's nephew.
He's a killer.
Right. So
he's a killer, man.
Her sister, she came to us after the game. She was like, "Yeah, I'm in the school system, blah blah blah." She's like, "We're from York, but I don't want to move back." She's like, "So, you know," it was like, "Hey, if y'all ever move back, make sure Northwestern's on the list of schools y'all want to send him to, because he's only going to 9th grade and he can go, man. Like he shoot like Brandon Jennings."
Ooh.
He shot it with confidence and walked off like,
oh, he a killer, like his auntie. Because auntie was a killer, bro.
When she was saying that, you know, my sister played, and Pat was there. Pat was like, "Oh yeah, you Ivory Ladder's sister." She's like, "Yeah." She was like, "That's my nephew. That's my son Ashton." She's like, "Okay, that makes sense." So, like, dang. So
killer.
He comes from a line of killers. So I wasn't mad once I found we lost to that. So
right. Some things are genetic, man.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But you know, I'm gonna get back in the fold of trying to watch things editing these podcasts. I keep saying that, but this week I think it's gonna be my week to
All
start.
right. We need some ammo back out there, my wife.
I gotta put some bullets back in the gun, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't got no Rose. We got to put something out there, get her voice back out there. So,
I'm about to start pressuring Rose. Come on, Rose, what you doing now? Come on now.
Every now and then, just pop in.
We need you, baby. At least fly through the rapid fires.
Just pop in for a little bit. Man. I know she busy, right, athletic, the move and getting adjusted with kids getting in school, baby Cam in daycare. So
I already know, baby gangster,
baby thug. Little thug.
Hey, speaking of thug, you said how they offered Lucci 20 and he said no, he gonna take it to trial.
Really? I mean,
get your 12 white folks to take that shit to trial, bitch.
Man, you play it. That's why I never saw myself playing those type of games, man. Because 20 years is a long freaking time. It's just a long time for me.
Look here, cuz.
You think what I can do in 20 years? You can have a whole high school student.
Look here, Midge.
Yes. A whole college kid.
I did 97 days.
That was enough.
97 days
of your life?
Of my whole motherfucking life. Them bitch say, look, hey, before I got locked up, bitch, it's the only time I ever been in trouble. I got locked up when I got in trouble when I was 25. They locked me up when I was 28.
Mm-hmm.
Them folks say, hey, if you ever want a life-changing event, let them folk get you behind them bars for a short period of time. Listen. If that don't tighten you up, I went in, doughboy. When I got out, I was Dos Stacks.
Hey, listen, man. I worked in that facility for a good little while, so it felt like I was locked up.
And I ain't have no problems like that in there, Midge. It's just I got authority issues.
Yeah,
I don't like a motherfucker telling me to do nothing.
Go to sleep. Go to when to eat. Wake up at 4 to eat. I don't eat breakfast at no 4.
I never had no problems with no prisoner in there, near inmate, nothing. We was good. It was respectful. I respect you. You respect me. We cool.
I mind my business.
But boy, y'all motherfucking COs. Whoo, Midge.
Listen.
I before we got here, I'm gonna say real quick. I knew I was getting out in 2 days. I done hollered my lawyer and everything. So I'm just walking my laps around the pod. I'm just doing the countdown in my head, even joking with everybody. We walking past the CO desk. He had his food up there. I was like, shoot, if you ain't gonna eat that, let me get that, my boy. This little cracker gonna look at me and say, I'm gonna eat my food when y'all little boys go to bed. I said, excuse me? You heard me. I'm eating my food when y'all little boys go to bed. Mind you, he like 19. I'm like 28.
Oh, yeah, they get them fresh up now.
I circle around and came back around and I walk up on the desk. I said, hey, my man. Boy, I get on 48 hours, boy. You live in Lawrence. Don't play with me.
Hey, listen, man. Quick little story before we head out of here. So I'm in the game. I got my feet planted, so I'm known. I'm in the jail. Every pod I go to, I know a couple dudes. I'm good. So we get these new trainees, and then we got this white kid named Baker. Now, Baker just country as ever. Nice kid, young, fresh out of, freshly turned 21. So my supervisor come, he said, hey, Green, I'm going to send Baker in the pod with you to see how you run things. I look my supervisor dead in the face. He can't say some of the things I say. So he can never run a pod like me. I said, but y'all can send him in there. But I can't. What I'm going to show him things he can't do. So if I walk in there and I'll be like, man, sit your ass down. He can't say that. Like, nigga, you tripping. He can't say, nigga, you tripping. So don't send him in there with me.
I'm the wrong one.
Man, by midnight, My supervisor came in there and said, Baker, man, go in here with Coke. I said, thank you, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, you gotta send somebody in here. I can tell, like, listen, these dudes bloods, this how I talk to them. These dudes Hidden Valley Kings, as I talk to them. This crew right here, the old heads, we talk about sports. They could do my cleaning. They handle everything else in the pod. If the pod loud, yo, what's up? They handle that for me.
Mm-hmm. You can't. Chandler can't do that, or whatever his name is.
Can't do that. You can't, man. So I'm like, I can't. So it's some things like it's a different. Now you have your white guys who grew up from New York. They hang around black people, so they come and they good.
But they the worst though. They the fucking worst, Midgie.
But this one dude, I don't want to say his name, but he still worked there. He's a captain now. He was good. Like he knew how to talk to black people. Because he's like, I just grew up around black. I just know black people more than white people.
Right.
So he knew how to talk, and he'll put them hands on you, and he'll put them paws on you.
That's why I say he the worst. I know them type.
So, but he was good. He was good. That was good.
hey, it was one of them Angela Felder.
Yeah, man. But Baker, long story short, Baker didn't make it long. he made it 2-3 years.
I like how you slid that in. Long story short, Baker didn't make it long.
He didn't make it long. 2-3 years, and I think he went back to college. I think he was going to college.
This ain't for me.
Which he did in the first place. He was a nice kid.
Hey, while I was locked up, one of my former roommates ended up being a CO. He ain't last long either.
Yeah, listen, it ain't.
I kind of think he was the reason why I got put on the easy side. Cause like, yo, they come busting in the door for a shakedown one morning. Everybody, get up! But it's an unfamiliar voice that I'm used to hearing from the CO. Mm-hmm. So when the light pop on, my head pop up. I look. Tommy. Yo, what the fuck you like? His whole shit went from to, yo, what the fuck are you doing in here?
And it's a different feel when you recognize somebody you know up in there,
bro.
And I know you think in Charlotte you don't see people from where you from or some people you know.
Yeah,
and I seen a couple.
But bro, Midge, that I told that more. I say, bro, cause see, like I used to bully the apartment when I stayed with him, so he know me from in the book. I say, man, look at bro. I know y'all doing what y'all do right now, but cut that fucking light off and give us 45 minutes in here, bro. We don't wake up early, bro. He talk about, I can give y'all 30, man, but I'll be back. And pop the light and close the door. Motherfucker talk about, yo, I'm like, yo, that's my old fucking roommate, dog. Like his girl used to show me her titties in front of him.
It's
I
different.
know he pussy.
It's different, man.
But he buff though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you look at Tommy, you think Tommy could do something, boy. Tommy pussy pop.
All I can say, man, it ain't for the weak, man.
But Tommy ended up being real cool because Tommy had got me sent over to pretty much the damn easy side of shit in J. Rubin. Yeah. You get to shower every day, everything clean. They feed you a little bit more food.
Older cats.
Yeah, with OGs, the criminal domestic violence niggas.
Yeah, no dudes.
Because everybody over there was for CDV and shit like that.
Man, like the dudes that's going to Fed, they're the best inmates.
It was the annex. That's the name of it, the annex.
They're the best dudes because all they trying to do is go do their time.
Yeah, like they already settled in. They know what they're there for.
So the worst dudes are the dudes in there for a little bag of weed in there for 10 days or arguing with their baby mama. So they want to show they gangster like dude, man. I take that phone privilege. You can't call your girl and then Tyrone up in the house. So what you trying to do? Come on,
she is in the next room.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
And what used to kill them, I got all your visitation people on my computer. So I be like, hey, I know what Keisha's phone number is. Man, how you know my girl? Hey, listen. All right. Listen. All right.
You was cold-blooded, bro.
I got a number. All right. Man, chill out, Green, man. Like, all right, man. Stop playing. All right. Hey, man, chill out, man.
You were cold as ice, man. Hey, Midge. Midge, one of them boys gonna shake you about that girl, man.
you gotta sometimes when they go low, you gotta go lower.
That's
And
true.
Once you hit that breaking point where these
That's
dudes
true.
try you, when you get that rhythm of they know I ain't about to play like that. So
Hey Midge, you know I get petty, so you know I know about going low.
I used to get petty. That's the only time I used to get petty.
Oh man,
Only time I used to get.
I couldn't be a CO because I
Before I
probably
go, this is my last. So before I go, I remember the first time I got petty. When to do a break during overtime. These dudes in the pod showing out, yelling across the pod. It's supposed to be sleep. They yelling across the pod. Oh, the next day is Valentine's Day, guys. That's something for y'all. Nobody can use the phone the next day. The whole pod phone restricts. Phone restricts for everybody. Valentine's Day next. I'll never forget that. February 13th.
I bet you they ain't play with you on the 15th.
Never play with me again. I was breaking a dude named Jackson. He said, man, them dudes like dang green cold. He said, I ain't even mad.
You probably ain't tell him or nothing. Like you ain't warn him or nothing.
I told when Jackson came back in from his lunch break, I said I did an instant report. They already signed off on it. If you need me to come back in the morning, let them know they won't be using the phone tomorrow. I can. He said, no, I got it. Went back in on my shift. Dudes look at me like, dang, Green, you cold, man. Man, I told y'all, man, chill out. Like
y'all chill out.
Y'all trying to show out, not knowing it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. I got something for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got something for y'all. Y'all thought I was new and I ain't knew the rope. That's the first time, and I've been smooth sailing ever since. So,
would you go back?
Nah, I wouldn't go back, man. I don't like arguing with a grown man who act like kids.
Oh man, that would be my number one problem.
Yeah, that's my issue, man. Grown dudes, 50, 60 years old, running around rapping Boosie, pants sagging. I can't do it. Like, man, you grown, man. You got grandkids acting like a child, man.
Come on, man.
And then when I went to the kids, it was different, but I can't see 16, 17-year-old kids locked up like that no more. Hearing some of their conditions and hearing some of the things they came from, I can't do that. My heart ain't. I told you I'm a water bucket.
Yeah, because that's a lot to take in.
Some of them kids, some of them days I used to leave work, man, I need to go sit in the park and decompress before I go sleep.
I understand.
Because, you telling me first time I did drugs with my mom, like, and then I progressed to heroin, I progressed to coke. It's like the only reason I ain't did crack because I thought my friends would pick at me. Yeah, so yeah, my daddy in prison, my brother in prison. They told me prison ain't nothing, man. So you good. If you get in trouble, you good. You straight. Like, what is that to tell somebody?
A child at that.
Right. So he going in thinking if I get in trouble, I'm straight because it ain't nothing anyway. Not knowing your daddy getting bent over.
You feel me?
Jumped every day, but they trying to make it look different for you. So
they say it's a lot of wet pillows in jail, and that's the truth.
Listen, bro. I seen grown men sucking their thumb in jail, bro. Yeah.
Hey, Retta.
Hey, Retta. Retta thought I was trying to scam her the other day.
Yeah. What happened?
Retta had to get confirmation that was my number.
You ain't gonna get her.
No, you won't scam Retta, boy. No, she gonna confirm. You sure this your number?
It all measures.
Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. If y'all have any suggestions,
please inbox us.
Any suggestions, let us know. If y'all want to press a Rose to come back on one Sunday, do that.
If y'all want to promote a product or a service, get at us.
Let us know. I will have. Oh God, no, not you, Angela. Once again, you on restrict.
Give us one, Angela. Give us one. Fuck it. We're gonna give you 1 week. Hey, Midgie, let's give her a chance to pull herself out of suspension. We're gonna give you a movie, not a series.
It's on you, though.
Angela, don't make me have to stand on this one with you.
Angela, do you have one right now, or will you be able to come up with one in the next 48 to 72 hours?
You talk about I ain't even got none. Okay, you got 48 hours.
You got 48 hours. If not, you still on restrictions until August.
A movie, not a series. Please.
Appreciate y'all rocking with us. I'm gonna get okay. Y'all see this. Angela gonna suggest something. So
Dun dun
It's
dun.
on you though. I just want you to know this on you.
Don't disappoint me, Angela, please. I'm sticking my neck out there for you. Don't come on now.
We ain't gonna add no more time. We just gonna hold up. It's like you know when you get out and you get back in trouble, you got to finish your time. That's it. We let you out on probation. You violate the rules, you go back and serve the rest.
You go back you go back until the kids go back to school.
That's it. That's it. August 19th. I think that's when my kids go back. You can get back on the waiver wire.
We ain't gonna add no time, but you damn sure going back in the damn suspension now.
Yes, please let him vouch before you send us anything. Yeah, but appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Thank y'all once again. We definitely gonna get some more things coming soon. So I'm trying to get some interviews in the work. So
Absolutely.
we'll let y'all know. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Enjoy y'all week. See y'all next Sunday. Father's Day. Next Sunday, Father's Day.
Yeah, we might see y'all next week sometime instead of because midget father.
You know, kids might have something planned for me now. I'm saying, but I don't know.
My puppies ain't gonna do shit but chew more shit up.
Bunch y'all crawling in the back.
I see him.
Trying to sneak by, man. All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, y'all. Peace. Love y'all.